Nova's time-twisting adventure. In the heart of bustling London, nestled between towering skyscrapers and busy streets, was an old curious shop called Timeless Wonders. It was a haven of antiquities, filled with objects that whispered stories of the past and hinted at secrets of the future. Nova, a bright and inquisitive 12-year-old, often found herself drawn to this shop. One rainy afternoon, with a glint of curiosity in her eyes, Nova pushed open the creaky door of Timeless Wonders. The shop was dimly lit, and the air was thick with the scent of old books and polished wood. Shelves were crammed with clocks of every size and shape, their ticking creating a symphony of time. "Welcome back, Nova," said Mr. Whitaker, the shop's kind and mysterious owner. He was an elderly man with a long white beard and spectacles perched on the end of his nose. "I have something special for you today." Nova's eyes sparkled with anticipation. "What is it, Mr. Whitaker?" He led her to the back of the shop, where a peculiar-looking clock stood on a pedestal. It was unlike any other clock she had seen. Its face was covered in strange symbols, and instead of numbers, it had tiny constellations that seemed to twinkle. "This," Mr. Whitaker began, "is no ordinary clock. It's a time-turner. It has the power to take you anywhere in time." Nova's heart raced with excitement. "Can I try it?" Mr. Whitaker smiled and handed her a small, ornate key. "Turn the key 3 times. Think of the time you wish to visit, and the time-turner will do the rest. But remember, you must return before the clock strikes midnight." Nova nodded eagerly, gripping the key tightly. She turned it 3 times and whispered, "Take me to the future." In an instant, Nova felt herself being lifted off the ground. Colors swirled around her, and she felt a rush of wind. When she landed, she was no longer in the dusty old shop. Instead, she found herself standing in a gleaming city filled with towering skyscrapers made of glass and steel. Hovercars zoomed overhead, and robots bustled about, assisting people with their daily tasks. "Wow," Nova breathed, her eyes wide with wonder. "This is incredible." As she wandered through the futuristic city, she marveled at the advanced technology. People wore sleek, shiny outfits, and there were giant screens everywhere displaying news and advertisements. She saw a park where children played with floating toys and a cafe where people sipped colorful, steaming drinks served by robots. Nova approached a group of kids about her age. They were playing with a holographic game that projected dragons and castles into the air. "Hi, I'm Nova," she introduced herself shyly. One of the kids, a boy with bright blue hair, smiled at her. "I'm Zane. Want to join us?" Nova nodded eagerly and soon found herself immersed in the game. She was thrilled by the vivid holograms and the way they interacted with the players. It was unlike anything she had ever seen. After the game, Zane offered to show her around the city. They visited a museum where the exhibits came to life and a botanical garden filled with glowing plants that changed colors. Nova was captivated by the wonders of the future. As the sun began to set, Nova realized she had lost track of time. She glanced at her watch and gasped. It was almost midnight. "I have to go," she told Zane. "Thank you for everything." Zane looked puzzled. "Will I see you again?" Nova hesitated, then smiled. "Maybe one day. Goodbye." She hurried back to the spot where she had landed and turned the key on the time-turner. "Take me home," she whispered. In a flash, Nova was back in Timeless Wonders. Mr. Whitaker was waiting for her, a knowing smile on his face. "Did you enjoy your journey?" Nova nodded enthusiastically. "It was amazing. The future is so different and exciting." Mr. Whitaker chuckled. "Remember, Nova, time is a gift. Cherish the present, learn from the past, and look forward to the future." Nova thanked him and left the shop, clutching the key to the time-turner. As she stepped out into the night, she looked up at the stars and wondered about all the other adventures waiting for her in the vast tapestry of time. Back in her cozy bedroom, Nova placed the time-turner on her nightstand. She knew that this was just the beginning of her time-traveling adventures. With a heart full of dreams and a mind buzzing with possibilities, she drifted off to sleep, ready for whatever tomorrow might bring. This story captures the wonder of time travel through the eyes of a young girl named Nova. blending the magic of exploration with the excitement of discovering new worlds.